Alright.
Let's poke those mon.
We're back in it.
Woo! Volvet. I forgot her name was Volvet.
You forgot Volvet?
It's been a while.
Yes, I do remember. We were going for Koga.
Yeah. Mina!
Yeah, oh, yeah, so this was the boring part, I remember. Because we have to fight a bunch of trainers till we get there.
Yeah,
so let's go.
Right. My bird Pokemon should be ready.
Oh yeah?
My body is ready.
What birds could you possibly have? Huh? Oh, who?
He actually has one.
Well, I mean, Jigglypuff is a balloon. I guess you can count. Whatever.
Yeah, huh.
Anyway, die.
Well, I don't know if this is going to be out before this episode. Actually, I'm sure it will. I was going to have you basically say your thoughts on Sword and Shield.
Sword and
For
Shield?
the internet to judge you.
To judge me? Judge me?
Because it's basically Breath of the Wild with Pokemon in it.
Kind
Except
of?
you don't get weapons.
Kind of?
Well, not really, but...
Well, I mean, I will say that move animation is alright. It would be better if they made it a little bit more animated, like Pokemon Stadium, but I'm not too mad about it anymore. I'm mostly mad at the fact that Pokemon Movement's overworld is minimal at best.
I'm mad at the fact that the Pokemon are less pixelated than they are more pixelated than they are in Sun and Moon.
I'm mad that they move. I want them stationary just like that. Don't move.
I want them to be like Red and Blue. Movement's not okay. I want them to just slightly hop.
Slightly hop.
Wiggle around a little.
And I want them to be GIF form, so then, just like in Black and White, so they only move a little bit, just to show that they're alive.
We're in Crystal, where like, just like their ears
where they
wiggle.
move. Yeah, I just want a little bit of wiggling, and then they're stationary when they're on field. Really though, I do wish that they would do a little bit more to animate. I mean, it is fine the way it is. I'm gonna buy it anyway, but I mean, just to go a little bit, like I guess you could say above and beyond. If they did that, then I mean, I guess it'd be better.
Have they not done that enough?
No, because there's no national decks, so there's that.
I was gonna ask you how you felt about that.
I'm more worried than mad, only because of the what is it, Pokemon, whatever that they're gonna do that's compatible with Sword and Shield.
Oh yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, that thing.
No kidding, I remember what you're talking about.
Oh yeah, that thing. Well, essentially you can get Pokemon from Let's Go, Pokemon Go, all the other stuff can go to this one spot, and then
bank?
no, it's like a bank for the Switch.
For a while.
Let me check real quick. I have it on an image, but that thing, the thing that you can connect any Pokemon game with, and then
Sleep.
you can put it on. Is it Sleep?
I don't know.
Is that Sleep? I thought Sleep was connected to something else to do that.
You'll have to look and tell me.
Let me check it out. But yeah, I was just gonna say that connected with every game except every game. Pokemon Home, that's what it is. Pokemon Home.
Right, okay.
That connects with Pokemon Bank, Go, the Let's Go. All can go to Pokemon Home. And the Pokemon Home can only bring Pokemon back to Sword and Shield. So that means any Pokemon that you put
can take Pokemon from any game and put them in Home, and then from Home they can only go to Sword and Shield.
Yes, but the thing I'm worried about is, what if that said Pokemon isn't in Sword and Shield? But, I guess if you're dedicated trainer and you want to carry them throughout all the games and you want him in Sword and Shield, then you can't do that because there's a good chance that Pokemon is not in it. So it probably won't take it.
Here's my guess. I have two predictions on what they'll do. They will either the Pokemon that they removed will either be added into the game later, or the Pokemon that are not in Sword and Shield will not be allowed to be transferred to Pokemon Home. So that way there's no way to get them into the game because they're not in the game.
Right.
I think one of those two things will happen. It really depends on what Pokemon they're removing. Are they removing the ones... Because, I mean, there's like, what, 800 Pokemon?
At this
Do you
point,
expect
yeah.
them to put every single one in the game?
Well, because what I was thinking was...
Most people don't even know all of them.
Right.
Like, as someone who's played every single Pokemon game, I couldn't tell you all of them.
Yeah.
I only remember... I'm lucky if I remember half of them.
Yeah. And then what I was thinking was, what they would do is they would release the game now, and then probably release Home with it. And what you said, like some Pokemon that aren't in Sword and Shield won't be compatible with Home. There's that.
Yeah, it'll just be like error. This Pokemon cannot be transferred to Pokemon Home.
Kind of like what they did with the 3DS games when they try to do to the bank. They can sense like if Pokemon's like hacked or cheated in, so it's like cannot transfer because this Pokemon's in it. So what I'm thinking is they would probably release a patch later where they would put maybe if there's enough demand for a Pokemon, they'll put that Pokemon data in the game, and then it'll be like, okay, so he's not in the game normally, but if you, I don't know, like beat the Pokemon League or something, or get to a point, then you can transfer them in, and since their data is in the game, then they'll actually let you use them. Perhaps.
Maybe.
But that might be going too far. Maybe.
It sounds like it's going too far.
Maybe. I don't know the players they care enough to do that.
Nintendo seems to care a lot of the time.
Well, I mean, Nintendo
Not
does.
all the time, but...
I mean, Pokemon, I guess. I mean...
Pokemon's reached a point where they don't have to care anymore, and people will still buy it.
Because, I mean, they are, like, at this point in time, they are the highest grossing franchise ever. And they're above Disney, above Marvel, even though Marvel and Disney bought Marvel, and Pokemon's still higher than that.
Yeah, well, I mean, that's the thing, is that it's weird because, like, Marvel and Disney started way before Pokemon did. Like, they were, like, what was it, 50s or 40s?
Something like that.
It was, like, when Disney and Marvel started.
Well, and
they had, like,
actual dates.
They had a good, like, 30 or 40 year lead, and Pokemon's, like, still outselling them right now.
Yeah.
Like, that's crazy.
Yeah, I mean, it's crazy to think about. It's like they had all this time to beat. They had all this time like ahead of Pokemon, and Pokemon just shows up and takes it.
The value of money has changed a lot over those times. So
like inflation.
You don't want
and all
to
that.
cross chop.
Oh yeah, not water than Blaze Kick. I got rid of confusion for it. I didn't point that out.
What?
I said not water, the Flygon.
Oh.
Learn Blaze Kick. I got rid of confusion for it.
Oh, okay. I haven't been paying attention to anything that's been happening.
I just forgot to mention it.
I barely
I don't know about cross chops. No.
Cross chop?
It's a no. That's a physical move.
All right.
Not for Nina, at least.
Thunder.
So yeah, that's what I think about Sword and Shield. Or at least that's just my concerns. I'll still buy it.
I think they're gonna be great. And once this Pokemon series ends, we're playing that one. So
right.
Double.
Jan.
Your sins have no absolution.
We're not there yet. Slow down. Slow down, Tiger.
Joe and Max.
Joe and Max.
It's Joe and Mac.
They became girls.
They became little girls.
They're Pokemon trainers now.
They went from fighting dinosaurs back in time to watching The Land Before Time.
Well, you know. I mean, I'm surprised it lasted that long.
Also, oh wait. Something about Sword and Shield I was gonna say. When you mentioned that you wish there was more to battle animations.
Yeah.
I would say that as someone who likes to play games in a speedrunning fashion, I turn animations off so I don't care.
Right. Yeah, and that was one of the defenses that people were saying, maybe it's like, well, if you don't like the animation, turn it off. And then there are also some people with the reveal where people are like, why is this animation so poor? And people are like, maybe the animations are off. So it's like, okay, so the animation's so bad that people thought that the animation was off.
Oh god. It's like the Wii U where essentially the trailer for the Wii U was so bad they thought it was an expansion to the Wii U.
Yeah, that was a Wii expansion.
They didn't know it was its own console. Also, you can make your Pokemon into a kaiju.
Yeah,
which is awesome.
Right.
Which I think is really cool.
And the funny thing is, their animation doesn't get any better, and they're even more pixelated.
Well, that's because it literally just stretches them out.
Right.
So they don't look better; they're just bigger.
And that was a scapegoat that they said why some of the Pokemon were in it, was because they had to do animation for when they're tiny and for when they're big. But I'm just like, why don't you just take like a scaling system and just make it like 500 times normal scale? Well, there you go.
The Pokemon has to be able to fit on the scale. And that's why Wailord's not in the game.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure Wailord's not going to be in it. I can guarantee you that.
I wouldn't doubt that most of the legendaries won't be in it either, because there'll probably be like events later on where you can get them. But
they'll probably patch it.
Right
I'm
away.
guessing they'll probably patch in their data, like I said later, and then they'll make it so that we have an event so you can get this Pokemon that wasn't in it before. Something
also,
like that.
which new legendary do you prefer? The Sword one or the Shield one?
Do you remember their names?
No.
I don't either. Heard them once. I'm just like, oh, that's cool. And then like weeks later, I was like, what are their names?
I can't remember. It's okay. We'll just put them up here. Which one do you think looks cooler?
I thought the Sword one would look cool. But then now that I see them, I think the Shield one looks pretty cool.
The Shield one looks cooler to me.
I would have to lean towards the Shield one. It's like Amaterasu or the Millennium Shield.
Amaterasu.
Chinchou's Earthquake, by the way. So that happened.
He's pissed. She didn't pick the Sword.
He's like, excuse me! Sword is obviously better. You have bad taste in Pokemon.
Chinchou's gonna leave a comment below saying, that you suck at Pokemon. Your opinion's bad and therefore you suck at Pokemon.
Your opinion's bad, you should feel bad.
Your opinion's bad, you should feel bad.
Let me move this. There it is. Okay.
I don't care what you have to say.
I got all this money and I can't even put it. My pockets are full here.
Shut up and
It's either money or experience, and I'll take the experience. Because money,
battle.
Because there's plenty of trainers in this game. I can just get all that money back anyway. Oh yeah, this is where I get surfed too, because Koga, the Safari Zone?
Yes.
Yeah.
Safari Zone's where you get surfed.
Okay. So yeah, so we'll be doing that too.